Okay, so welcome to today's class. We're going to start with the revision of our course topic named Krishna Kills Demons. So let's start with our usual invocation prayers. So kids, please recite along with me all the prayers. Om Ajnana-timirandhasya
Jnana-jana Shalakaya Tasmadunnilitamyena
Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine
Jai Shri Krishna
Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you for reciting all the prayers so well. Okay, so let's move to our shloka for this topic, which is the first one is 16.21. I'm sure by this time all of you must have got this by heart, but I would like to give a chance to whoever wants to recite the shloka. Who wants to recite?
Ramachandra.
Okay, Vrinda, go ahead first. And then
Vividam narakasvedam Dwaram nasharamana Kamaha Nodasataro Pastasmadedam Bhayam Dajet.
Thank you very much, Vrinda. So nice.
Ramachandra.
Go ahead. Yes, Ramachandra.
Vividam narakasvedam Dwaram nashamatmanaha Kamakrodastata lobhas Tasmadetatayam tyajet.
Thank you, Ramachandra.
Mataji, this is Yoshita.
Yes, Joshita. Do you want to recite?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Trividam narakashyedam dvaram nasaramatmanaha kamakrodastata lobhas tasmadyetrayam tyajet.
Very nice, very beautifully. Thank you, Yoshita, for reciting so well.
Thank you.
Anybody else who would like to recite the verse? Aurav, Suraj, Chinmay, do you want to recite the verse? Okay, so let's move to the translation. Who wants to read the translation? Okay, Chinmay.
Listening to this hell lust, anger and greed. Every sane man should give these up, for they lead to the degradation of the soul.
Thank you, Chinmay, for reading that. And so in the second line, I'm sure by this time you all must be knowing what the three gates to the hell are. But it says every sane man should give these up. So insane men will definitely hold on to it. So don't be alarmed by somebody who is stuck with all these three gates to hell. So we should also know how to deal with these people. Okay? So there will be men who are attached to these. So don't be alarmed. Okay. The next one Who wants to recite this verse, 15.24?
Ramachandra.
Yes, Ramchandra, please go ahead.
ज्ञात्वा शास्त्रविधानोक्तं कर्म कर्तुम् इहारसि.
Thank you, Ramchandra. Very nice.
Nandini.
Okay, Yoshita and then Nandini.
तस्मात् शास्त्रं प्रमाणं ते कार्याव्यवस्थितौ ज्ञात्वा शास्त्रविधानोक्तं कर्म कर्तुमिहार्हसि.
Thank you, Yoshita. Very nice. Nandini, please go ahead and then conduct this verse.
तस्मात् शास्त्रं प्रमाणन्ते कार्य अकार्यावस्थितं नास्ता शास्त्रविधानोक्तं कर्म कर्तुमिहारसि.
Nandini, that is so nice. Vrinda, do you want to recite?
Okay.
Yes.
Tasmat
तस्मात्
Shastram
इहारते कार्याव्यवस्थितो
Yeah.
ज्ञात्वा शास्त्रविधानोक्तं कर्म कर्तुमिहारसि.
Very beautiful.
Krishna.
Thank you so much, Vrinda. Yes, Krishna, please go ahead.
तस्मात् शास्त्रं प्रमाणन्ते कार्याव्यवस्थितौ ज्ञात्वाशास्त्रं विधानोक्तं कर्म कर्तुमिहारसि.
Thank you very much, Krishna. Very nice. Anybody else?
Mataji, Chinmay want to say.
Okay. Yes, Chinmay, please go ahead.
कर्म कर्तुम् इहारसि.
Thank you, Chinmay. Nice. Yes, Aurav, please go ahead.
तस्मात् शास्त्रं प्रमाणन्ते कार्याव्यवस्थितौ
Thank you. Thank you very much, Aurav. Very nice. Anybody else?
Can I see the translation, Mataji?
Yeah, who's this?
Krishna.
Yes, Krishna, go ahead and read the translation.
One should understand the duty in what is not duty by the regulation of scriptures. Knowing such rules and regulations, one should act so that he may gradually be elevated.
Thank you very much, Krishna. So, I just had one question. Can you identify what the word in the Sanskrit shloka is for? What is duty and what is not duty? Can you identify the word in the shloka? What is to be done and what is not to be done?
Karya.
Yes, karya, akarya.
Karya
Very
and
nice.
akarya.
Very nice. I saw that some of you were splitting it up, karya, akarya. So that's why I wanted to ask. Very nice. All of you are really paying attention to all the words. Thank you all very much for reciting so beautifully. Oh. Okay. So here are some questions from lesson 1. Okay, we're going to do some revision. So some questions from lesson 1. Do you all remember what is the lesson 1?
Killing Bakasura.
Yes. Okay. So these are some simple questions from the story of how Krishna killed Bakasura. Okay. So try to recollect the story and fill in the blanks. Okay. Krishna and the cowherd boys would go to the banks of river Dash every day to water their calves. Which river?
Yamuna.
Okay. Very good. Very nice. One day, after the cowherd boys and calves drank water from the river, they started dash along the bank. What did they do?
They
Play.
Drank water from the river. They started playing along the way.
Yes, they started playing. Very good. Everybody said it right. Okay. Suddenly, they saw a huge animal which looked like a, what did it look like? Bird. What kind of a bird? What kind of a bird?
A really big bird.
Eagle.
Duck is the right answer. Somebody said it. Okay. It looked like a duck and was big like a, as big as a
Hill. Big as a hill.
mountain. Got it right. Mountain is the right answer.
Mountain.
Okay. So, although it looked like a duck, it was huge like a mountain. So, duck is usually a very small size. And mountain is really very big. Okay. So, a duck in the size of a mountain is really something odd, right? So, that's why the children were really bewildered seeing this animal. The beast seems as strong as a, as something, as strong as a, it's an instrument too. It's an instrument that they fight with. What is that?
Sword?
No. Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt. Okay, the beast seemed as strong as a thunderbolt. Okay, the name of this demon was?
Bakasura.
Right. Okay. Okay. Quickly, as soon as Bakasura came, Bakasura attacked Krishna with his sharp pointed beak and dashed him. Swallowed him up. That's right. Okay. Then, but the glow from whose body was so hot that the demon immediately spit out Krishna? Krishna's body, right? Because Krishna went inside the mouth of Bakasura. So he started becoming so hot that Bakasura had to spit him out. Okay. Bakasura tried to kill Krishna by dash him in between two beaks.
Pinching him.
Pinching, yeah.
him between his feet.
Yeah. Chewing is also right, but depending on the choices, you can always fill in the right answer, okay? But pinching is the word that's there, okay? Pinching him in between these two beaks, okay? Of course, because, the bird did not have any teeth, so chewing would not be the right choice. Okay. Krishna then grabbed the two beaks of the duck-like demon and pulled them apart as easily as a child splits a
Piece of grass.
Blade of grass. Blade of grass.
Yeah. All of you followed the story very nicely. Okay. Okay, so the next part is what Bakasura represents. You have in the brackets a choice of words, okay? You have to choose what all Bakasura represents from the list. Okay, the first one is duplicity, hypocrisy, stealing, false behavior, bad association, dishonesty, violence. So as you say, I'm going to underline the words. Which words are right?
Duplicity.
Okay.
False behavior.
Dishonesty, okay. False behavior. Dishonesty. Okay, anything else or are you sure? Only these three?
Yes.
Okay, good. All of you have observed it very nicely, okay? Very nice. Duplicity, false behavior and dishonesty, okay? Only these three. The others are all related to the demons, okay? Now the next part is say true or false, okay? So observe the sentences very carefully. To be honest means to tell the truth most of the time and cover it up with a mild lie whenever situation demands. True or false?
False.
Jagannath.
False. That's right. All of you said it right. But why? What's the wrong part?
Because you're covering up with the covering it up with the lie.
Yeah. So, yes.
Mataji.
Yes.
Okay.
When you have to, when you lie, then you have to cover up that lie with more lies, and then cover those lies with more lies, and so it goes on and on and on and never.
Yes, that's right. So, what does it mean to be honest? Be telling the truth all the time, not just when it is comfortable, okay? To tell the truth all the time. And as you rightly said, that, covering up with a lie, you have to cover it up with more lies, and you'll end up telling more and more lies, okay? That's not at all good. So one small lie can become a really big problem. Okay, the next one. If we do something wrong, it's better to cover it up and tell a lie, as others might think bad about us. Okay, now that we've done something wrong, okay, you didn't expect that you'll do something wrong, but you did something wrong. But if you tell the truth, others are going to look down upon you. You'll feel bad about it. So, is it better to cover it up and then tell a lie?
No.
False. 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 Okay. So, what is the right course of action then?
If you got
No.
say something bad, you should say that you didn't do it.
Yes. Yeah, we have to accept whenever we do something wrong, okay? Whatever situation it is, we should try our best not to do something wrong, but even if we did something wrong, we have to accept it, okay? So, again, the same thing will apply, that if you cover it up at that point, you will have to tell more and more lies to maintain that lie, okay? Okay, the third one. Krishna is sitting right in our heart as Paramatma, as a witness to all our activities. True or false?
True.
True. Okay, very nice.
Mataji,
Yes?
once I did something honest and my teacher was happy.
Really? What was
Yes.
what was the teacher's reaction? Did she not punish?
She not punished
Oh,
because I was honest.
very nice. Thank you.
Mataji, what he did was, one day he forgot his binder in school. Then he didn't bring it home. Then it was a new teacher, so he got very scared that she will scold, and he didn't know the meaning of signature. So he kept my initials in the binder. Then he was honest to the teacher, but she didn't say anything.
Oh, that was so nice. But anyway, so nice of you to accept the truth, Jagannath. And yeah, so when you're truthful, at least the teacher knows that what kind of a person you are. So that's why she didn't punish you. Okay, so that's really nice that you accepted your mistake. Thank you for sharing that.
And my dad says to say every time the truth.
Yeah, that's very true. Of course, we also saw in our lesson 1 how telling a lie can really bind us, and telling a lie can burden the earth, okay? So we're going to see that also in our revision now. So let's continue with the fourth one. If we lie, we don't have to suffer a reaction to it, but it's just not good for us to tell a lie. Is it true or false? Do you understand?
False.
Do you understand the question? Should I read it one more time? If we lie, we don't have to suffer a reaction to it, but it's just not good for us to tell a lie. False. So what's true then? What's the right sentence?
If we lie, we will have to reaction.
Yes, that's right. So we will have to. Yes, we have to suffer a reaction to our lies. Okay, so just simply telling a lie for the heck of it, for fun, or for stealing something very small, or even for something that doesn't affect others, we should not tell a lie. Even if it doesn't cause harm to others, we should not tell a lie. Okay? Because it has a reaction. Remember this part. Okay? There is karma even for lie. Okay? Then the next one. By telling a lie, you can fool some people all the time, and you can fool all people some of the time. True or false? Is it false? Go through it one more time. By telling a lie, you can fool some people all the time, and you can fool all the people some of the time.
True.
True, right? Some people,
And people may not play with you.
yeah, because they know that you always tell lie. So that's why they may not want to play with you or be with you, okay? But there is only one person, okay? All of you said the right answer, that it is a true sentence, but as a continuation, but there is only one person whom you cannot hide any lie, hide any facts from. Who is that person?
Krishna.
Krishna. That's true.
He's everywhere.
Yeah, he's there everywhere, and he's sitting in our own heart as Paramatma, so you cannot hide it from him. Okay, the sixth one. Telling lies can sometimes help us get something material, and sometimes can help us get something spiritual as well. True or false?
False.
False. False. What's the false? What's the wrong part?
Yes, that's
By getting the material. By getting a
By telling a lie, we can get something material, but we cannot get anything spiritual out of it. Right?
Why?
Yeah, we cannot get any spiritual benefit out of it. By telling a lie, nobody has achieved, nobody has progressed in their spiritual life. Okay, sometimes you may get something material, that too temporarily, but again there will be a reaction to it, and then you have to suffer the reaction of it, and then again you might fall down. So if you get something materially, it may go away because of the bad reaction. Okay. Seventh one. Usually when we are strong and tell the truth, the result is never as bad as we thought it may be. True or false?
true. True.
True. Just like right now Jagannath narrated, right? He thought that he did something wrong and he accepted to his teacher, but he was really afraid. But anyway, he was strong and he told the truth, but his teacher did not scold him at all. So the result is never as bad as we thought it may be. Okay? Remember that part. So this is the sentence. Okay. Next one. We're moving to some questions. Okay? Give it a thought and then reply. How can we make sure that we don't get into a situation that we may be tempted to tell a lie? How can we make sure that we don't even get into that situation?
never tell a lie.
Just like always tell the truth.
Of course, I'm saying that before we get into the point that whether you want to tell the truth or tell a lie, even before getting into that situation, how can you avoid that situation of a conflict situation where you have to tell the truth or tell the lie? What was it? Yes?
Before you even do what, I can you should think is it or not. But if it's by accident, then if it's by accident and you did something on accident, then just try your best to fix it.
Yes, very true. Thank you so much, Suraj, for such detailed explanation. Yes, so Suraj is saying that first of all, before doing anything, you think whether this is okay or not, whether this is right or wrong. And even if you do some mistake by accident, try to fix it so that you don't get into a situation where you have to tell a lie, or whether you're to think even whether to tell a lie or not. That temptation will not come. Okay. So yes.
If you are tempted, you should pray to Krishna. Do not get tempted by saying a lie.
Yes, very true. So even if you get tempted, immediately pray to Krishna. Krishna, please somehow give me the strength to tell the truth. Okay, then Krishna will give you the strength. Okay, the next question. Mother Earth bears the burden of heavy vehicles, skyscrapers, people, and so many other things. Which is the most heaviest burden that Mother Earth cannot bear?
A liar.
10 people.
Sinful people, yes, but in specific, most heaviest burden is the burden of a liar. Yes, you cannot bear the burden of a liar. Okay. Yeah, remember this, that in Kali Yuga, truthfulness is supposed to be the only pillar of Dharma left. Okay, there are 4 pillars of Dharma. So in Kali Yuga, all the other pillars have been slowly, it's been coming down. The only pillar that's supposed to remain in Kali Yuga is truthfulness. So if people even start telling lies, then she cannot even bear the burden of that. So that is the most heaviest burden for Mother Earth. Okay, third one. What is the best or the absolute truth that we can tell people about? What is the best truth?
For Krishna.
Krishna is the truth.
Krishna is the absolute truth.
Maya.
Krishna, yes. What else?
Scriptures.
Yes, so also we tell, how are we related to Krishna? We should tell that also, right? Krishna is the Supreme Lord and we are all His servants. Okay, we are all meant to serve Him. That is the absolute truth or the best truth that we can tell others. Okay, name 2 other demons other than Bakasura who represent deceptive behavior.
Asura, Ravana, Asura.
I'm asking about deceptive behavior.
Vyomasura.
Vyomasura and Agasura.
Right.
Agasura.
Vyomasura.
You can say the other demons. Putana. Yes, Putana, that's right. And one more.
Vyomasura.
Don't think from the, okay, one clue. Don't think from the course point of view. Think from Little Krishna point of view. There's one more demon who pretended to be a boy. Yes, Pralambasura. So Putana and Pralambasura. Okay, if you go through the lesson 1, you'll find these 2 names for deceptive behavior. Putana, she changed her form. She was a very ghastly and ugly woman, demoness. But she changed her form into a very beautiful woman. So she cheated. She had a deceptive behavior. Similarly, Pralambasura was a very big and hefty asura. But he pretended to be a cowherd boy because he wanted to cheat the cowherd boys into believing that he's just a small boy. But his intention was to take Balaram away and kill him. Okay, so that's why the deceptive behavior. Remember, yes.
Mataji,
Mataji?
I also know that in the Putana story, the only one who knew that was actually Putana was Krishna, but Putana actually cheated, like not cheated, but like everyone in Vrindavan thought that he was like someone else, like the goddess of fortune.
Yes, that's very true. Thank you, Akshita, for saying that. Yeah. Yes.
Also, there are 2. So like there are 2 other demons who are Vyomasur and Aghasur.
For deceptive behavior?
Yes.
Okay, can you explain how Vyomasura and Aghasura are also deceptive?
So like Vyomasur pretended to be a boy.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And like
Aghasura pretended to be like a mountain cave, right?
The snake.
Yeah. Aghasura also pretended to be like a mountain cave. Okay, so that there also you can see a little bit of deceptive behavior. Okay, that's true. Thank you very much, Aura, for adding that. Okay, now we go into a scenario, okay? So read this, I'm going to explain this scenario and you have to tell me what is the right solution to it, okay? 2 friends, Ram and Shyam, were playing in the garden of Ram's house when they found the garden hose lying loose. Okay, so it was not tied into a loop. It was just lying loose on the ground. They went into a playful mood to experiment how it worked. And so they turned on the water. Okay? They had fun spraying and splashing water all over the garden. And soon the garden was full of water. Okay? This is something that the parents will definitely not like. But they were in a playful mood and they did it. Okay? When they saw Ram's father coming that way, now the father of the house is coming towards them. So they immediately closed the water tap and went and hid themselves behind the wall. Okay? They didn't want to show that they did the mess. Just then, little Damodar, Ram's little brother, happened to come there, and out of curiosity, he took the hose in his hands. Okay, now he's coming out and he's saying, what is this? Oh, this looks something like, a snake, or what. He wants to come and experiment and see what this looks like. Okay, he does not know how to turn on the tap. He's just holding the hose in his hands and looking at it and seeing what it is. Now, Ram's father thought that Damodar had done all the mess and was about to scold him. But Ram and Shyam, they are hiding behind the wall and they are watching all this. What do you think is the best way Ram and Shyam should have managed the situation?
By just telling
Telling the truth to his father.
that they did the mess.
Yeah, so I'm going to give you another situation in between, okay? Now, they want to accept that, they want to save Damodar because then they know that he did not do all this, and then poor little boy, why he should get caught into all this. So now they choose to say that, no, Dad, Damodar did not do this mess. But at the same time, they don't want to accept that they did all the mess. Okay, so it means to say that they have not told a lie. They want to say that Damodar did not do the mess, but at the same time they have not told the truth. So this is like a partial lie. Is this good?
No.
No. So no partial lies also. You have to completely tell the truth. No half truth. This is called half truth. Okay? So no half truths. They have to completely accept the situation. That's when they will come out of the problem. Because even if they don't accept right now, in the course of time, father will definitely know that they did the mess. Because he will know how the neighborhood is. So when he knows that nobody else did it, he will definitely understand that Ram and Shyam did it. So even if they tell a lie right now, they want to cover it up, the truth will uncover one day. Okay? So very good. You all chose the right answer for the scenario. Now we move on to the Mother Earth poem. Okay? I'm going to read out this poem. It's a very beautiful poem, which is there in lesson 1. It's about how Mother Earth says that she cannot bear the burden of a liar. Okay? Everybody, please mute your phone, and then please listen to the poem as I read it out. As Mother Earth, I carry high each heavy mountain range. I do not grunt or even sigh. For me, it's not a strain. Okay? So Mother Earth, she's carrying the heavy mountain range. Okay? So all the mountains, if you put together, so much of weight. But Mother Earth says, I do not feel it as a strain at all. I do not grunt or I do not sigh. Carrying the mountain is not at all a big thing for me because that's how I am made. The second part says, a million streams and rivers too just splash all over me. I carry curling waves of blue. I hold the heavy sea, so much of water. If you put all the water together of all the oceans and the seas, then it's so heavy. So she's carrying the burden of even the heavy seas and oceans. I nurse all creatures, great and small. For me, it is not a toil. So all the creatures, big and small. I send the strength of rice and dal to mankind through my soil. So although the creatures, they are troubling her, they are stamping on her, they are, troubling her in so many different ways, but still, the Mother Earth is so merciful. She sends strength of rice and dal. So all that we eat is going from Mother Earth, right? It's growing from the soil. So she's sending all the nutrition, all the food through the soil to us. I'm beat when men make earthen pots. I am stormed by dancing feet. I tolerate the parking lots. I stay beneath your street. This is interesting because when they make earthen pots, they have to heat it up a little bit and then they carve it with the hands, okay? So she is helpful for making earthen pots, and she also accepts the stamping of so many feet, and when people dance and when people jump, so much of burden it is on her. She tolerates all that weight and all that stamping. So difficult to tolerate somebody's stamping, but she tolerates everybody's stamping throughout the world. I tolerate the parking lots. I stay beneath your streets, sometimes even beneath the streets the parking lots go, and especially multi-level car parking and all is like, you know, one above the other layers. So she tolerates all kinds of, you know, even the parking lots and the cars, the weight of all the heavy vehicles, trucks, she tolerates everything. The next paragraph says, I really don't mind big hotels or airplanes full of freight. So sometimes you see big skyscrapers, right? Tall buildings with so many floors. So she doesn't mind even, you know, all the big skyscrapers or the big hotels with so many floors, or airplanes full of freight. So the airplane sometimes not only carries people, it also carries a lot of freight or other goods for transporting from one country to the other or from one place to the other. So even that she doesn't mind, it seems. But when one human being tells a lie, he is too much weight. So imagine, she carries the burden of all these heavy things, but she cannot carry the burden of one liar, okay? A liar does not show concern for people he is around. To get his way is all he's learned, and oh, that weighs me down. So a person who tells a lie, he will always think that, you know, how can I tell a lie and get my things done? His motive is to somehow get my job done. So that's not good. He has to show concern for people around them also. So just like in that situation and scenario, Ram and Shyam, if they just run away from the situation, then poor Damodar will get caught. But they have to show concern for Damodar also. So if they are a liar, they would just run away. But if they are not a liar and a truthful person, they would come out and then save Damodar and also accept the truth. Okay? So a liar does not show concern. You be honest, you show concern for all the people around, and that's when you will also receive all the care and love from others. Okay, now observe the poem. It's very beautiful. Every alternate line has rhyming words. Okay, I'm sure many of you must be knowing about poems, you must have read, but observe the rhyming words. It's a very beautiful poem. You can always go through this, and also remember the message of the poem, that the burden of a liar is too heavy for Mother Earth. Okay? Any questions that we have from today's discussion and revision?
Mataji,
Yes?
are we going to have the exam soon?
Yes, but we have to finish the revision for all the lessons, and then maybe we will have a break for a week, and then we might have the exam, or even we might have the exam even immediately. So, but it's going to take some time because next week again we will revise with the other lessons, so it's going to take some time. It's not immediately.
Okay. Thank you, Mataji.
Okay. Any other questions, or can we conclude here? Yeah, it's 8 o'clock, so I think we have to conclude here because the Damodar kids will join. Thank you all very much. Let's conclude here with our Vaishnava prayers.
Saroja Nandini Mataji ki jai. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you.
Answering very well. Thank
Hare
you all
Krishna
very much.
Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.